Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to URKG. This is your match reaction. FC Seoul 3, FC Barcelona 7. Wow, it's just a ridiculous scoreline. Strong lineup again from Barcelona for Hansi Flick. Early dominance in the possession, and they completely destroyed them. Absolute goal fest in South Korea. Lamine Yamal stolen the show with a world-class performance. Hansi Flick Barca, fluid, fearless, and really fun to watch, I'll say. Let's break it all down. Everything from the goal to a stand-up performance. But before we do, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new to the channel. But look, first half, I felt like it was a strong and solid performance from Barcelona. Early dominance of possession, movement, pressing. Lewandowski taps it in after Yamal hits the post. And Yamal scored a banger from outside the box as well to make it 2-0. To be fair, the goalkeeper could have saved that and should have saved that. And Barca take their foot off the gas a little bit. And Lamine Yamal loses possession. And FC Seoul basically scored through Cho because of that. And immediately after that, it seems like Yamal was like, oh, I made a mistake. Let's go ahead and put another goal in. And that's basically what he did. He went to the other end and scored a ridiculous goal. And look, right before halftime, Seoul tied the score to 2-2. Daddy almost missed a big chance, of course. And he did redeem himself with a brilliant through ball. And Yamal magic, like I said, sends just defenders flying. And he buried the second goal to make it 3-2. And Lamine Yamal is already the most dangerous winger now at Barcelona. Not just in Barcelona, but if you look at it in Europe, he's got to be one of the toughest players to defend against. And again, you look at his numbers, 8.4, dominant game. He only played 45 minutes. If he stayed on, he could have easily scored a hat-trick, in my opinion. And second half came, of course, Hansi Flick made a whole lot of rotation. The entire starting 11 basically went out. And mostly reserve and youth. Marcus Rashford, sharp again, of course, on the left-hand side. He was brought in to deliver, you know, and Gavi activated in the middle of the park, confident in midfield. Christensen, of course, scored from 30 yards and to make a 4-0. And Ferran Torres calmly finishes after an assist. I forgot his name, but he made it 5-2. And look, it's a goal fest. We could talk about all the goals that happened in this game. Gavi also scored in this game. Ferran Torres scored another goal to make it 7-3. And yes, Marcus Rashford got an assist. I don't know if they're going to give him the assist or not. But overall, I think if you take a look at the performance today, Hansi Flick did use his full squad effectively, a balance between, you know, starters and youth, and a clear tactical setup. The only thing I would say is that highlight again, we saw it again. It got us exposed. I mean, if FC Seoul scored 3 goals, you try that in La Liga against the big teams, you're gonna get exposed. I know Barcelona did not get exposed last season, but this season I expect most teams are gonna know how to play against that, setup. And I think Barcelona need to come up with another system in terms of as a backup system, just in case the high line doesn't work, or just in case the high line gets you exposed. You need to have a different kind of setup, a different plan in the game. And we haven't really seen that for Barcelona. But overall, you know, Hansi Flick, again, doing his thing. Exciting team to watch. Barcelona leaking goals, but of course, scoring a whole bunch. Standout performance, of course, from Lamine Yamal. 2 goals and one assist, elite dribbling. Confidence is just off the chart. Christensen has been out for a long time, but thunderbolt goal and calm in defense as well after coming on. Gavi is another one. Energetic, confident, is just spinning with the ball. He's good in the middle of the park. I give you that. And Ferran Torres, again, off the bench, 2 goals. Composed finishing, smart positioning. He always makes an impact from off the bench, Ferran Torres. And yeah, he's going to be a key player for Barcelona, I think. And Rashford, I mentioned it. He's got involved. He didn't score yet, but did get his first assist. And it is promising. I still expect Rashford to get more goals when the season starts. I expect him to perform a lot better compared to what he did at Aston Villa or Manchester United. So, yeah, all in all, I think it's a good win. It's a good win for Barcelona. 2 wins now in Asia. 10 goals scored, just 4 goals conceded. Offensive depth is clear. Youth players are stepping up. And Hansi Flick is just building this confidence and rhythm early on so that they're going to be ready for Mallorca when the season starts. Yamal looks a guaranteed starter for sure. And if he continues to keep this form, I don't think anybody can stop him. And yeah, next up for Barcelona is, let me just quickly see. Daegu FC, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is going to be their next game. It's on August 4th. Yeah, similar opponent in South Korea. Probably even less threatening than FC Seoul, the likes of Lingard they have, at least they have. But yeah, that will be their next game. They should be aiming at least to get a clean sheet in that match. I thought today they got exposed big time. And to leak into 3 goals is just not a good look, right? Really, really not a good look. But overall, I have to say that solid game, solid performance from Barcelona. And the one thing I should point out before I wrap up is that I mentioned they should have a backup plan in terms of how to set up besides the high line. But also they need to focus on set pieces as well. I think last season they were conceding so many set pieces, and that's something they have to rectify. Most of the players that they have are small. Gavi, Pedri, Yamal, Torres. I mean, the list goes on. Kubarsi is also small. Look, a lot of players are small in the team. And I think if they add a little bit of height in their game and they're not going to be exposed in a set piece situation. I know they didn't get exposed in set piece today, but yeah, that's something to think about in the Champions League. When the Champions League comes, when teams like Arsenal come at you with all that set piece, you need to be ready. And maybe that's something they should think about. You know, Inter Milan scored a lot of set piece against Barcelona, home and away. So that's something they should be looking at this season. But all in all, I think it's a decent team, and this team looks ready for La Liga. But it's going to be a big competition with Real Madrid, of course. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. As always, make sure you smash the like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and join the Discord as well. I'm going to put the links in down in the comment section. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out. Peace.